Hello, welcome to the official, not one of them other, let me take my glasses off for this, not one of them other copycat Smashing Pistons Monday evening quiz streams. This is the official Smashing Pistons Monday evening quiz stream. Sounds weird. Quiz live stream sounds better. Yes, not a dead stream. A dead stream would be awful, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? You hop on YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna have a look at some streams, and you're scrolling through like this on your phone, like you for today do. Oh, I'm just scrolling through like this, scrolling through, looking at a live, and then all of a sudden there's a dead stream, and it's literally just nothing, just dead stream. So yes, welcome. And before I go into reading through the comments and saying hello to various folk, I noticed Dick Dastardly was asking what Beachwise is, and I was going to ask Matt to fill us in, but he's already done that on the chat. So I'll just talk a bit about it before I go into that. So yes, Beachwise, 10th of July, which is a Wednesday. We're getting a group of folks together to go and park up on Southport Beach. It's a Wednesday. Have I already said that? The idea is that it should be not as busy on a Wednesday. Fingers crossed. I don't think kids are off school then, are they? That's that August, isn't it? So yeah, bit of refer to opportunity on a beach. So Matt's Streetwise can really stretch its legs doing that bit of urban on-roading. Yeah, some photo ops, hopefully. Hopefully we can get Adam down there as well. I can't remember, Adam, whether you said you could make it or not. Hopefully. Oh, and he said he might be in Petersborough, which is apparently a borough full of Peters. Everyone there is called Peter, which is weird, isn't it? It's like Hillsborough. Nobody's called Hill. Yeah, so it'd be nice to get Adam there with his drone, and not just, we don't just want you for your drone, Adam. We want you for you as well, for your Adamness. But yeah, Adam's drone's quite good, and he's got an i360. Oh God, i360 is an old program we used to use to schedule lunches and stuff at work. Oh God. An Insta360 camera on a stick, which would be quite cool. So yes, he's got loads of cool stuff going on, but Adam himself is cool. Also, Adam, we need to get you to meet Mr. Dave from Crap Car Hunter. I think you'd both get along really well. That's why, hang on, let me do this properly. That's why I add him into that chat, Adam, so you two can get along. Yeah, hopefully. I think Dave said he couldn't make it because it were on a Wednesday. He'll probably be working, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll get folk down there. Well, I think it's up for most people, isn't it? We've got a list. We've got a list of people to invite as well. And I don't know whether have we set up an event yet, Matt? Maybe that's something we should have discussed in our super top secret live stream call earlier. Yeah, we should set up an event really, so we can share it far and wide to the car driving publics. So let me have a look through these commentioses. Right then, let's have a look. So General Cheeseburger at 1:45 this afternoon said, I might try and pop in for this one. Hope everyone is well. Well, hope you're well as well, General Cheeseburger. It's been a while and a time since I saw you pop up on this little chatteroony. So I hope everything's cool and somewhat groovy for you. Barry says, hi guys. Oh, hi, as in hello. I thought he was just saying his hi. I won't be able to join you for this one. It's a public holiday here, so I have family round. Ouch. See you soon. Yeah, same. It is for us, but Nobody likes us, so we don't have anybody going. But yeah, enjoy your evening, Barry. Take care. Have a groovy one. Matt put loads of hamburgers. Oh, they look like Big Macs or just hamburgers. Oh, it makes me want to watch Bob's Burger. I right like that program. General Cheeseburger says hello to Barry and Matt. Family curry. Is he putting his family in a curry? Is that what they do over there for public holidays? They butcher family members. But I should be back at some stage. It's time for Cheesy to return to very selected channels. Not sure if this should be one of them. Well, I implore you to return to our channel, General Cheeseburger. Come, feel the warm embrace of our warm community. All are welcome. No one's turned away. And if anybody gets out of the line, they'll have me to deal with, me and my wood. Look, it's got a face on it. And it says next week on that bit for some reason. And this is my wood on there. So, yeah, don't let anybody give you any grief. Pingu's here. Hello, Pingu. Hope you are somewhat cold, but not too cold, being a penguin. And he says, greetings from Antarctica. Well, hello. And then he put fire duck or duck fire. And then Matt put a duck. And I still can't remember what a duck fire is all about. And Adam is here at 7:30. This is what Adam put. Morning, every 8th person. Hang on a second. Morning, every 8th person on the Normuth. Oh, that could be a. Am I doing that? Hang on, 2 seconds. I need to add that to a crankcase's notepad. Normuth. Sorry, just doing a bit of admin. There. Morning, every 8th person on the Northern Hemisphere, when organised by total number of glasses of water drank, and anyone currently watching, of course. Well, very specific to very non-specific. So thank you, Adam, and welcome. And yes, me and Adam were chatting earlier because we're like that. Me and Adam, like that. I think that's the phrase, or is it like that? Or is it like that? I can't remember. It's one of them. What he said Matt. Okay. I'm driving home from a secret location called Stardisk. So, yes, Matt joined us for a little call earlier as well. And he was outside broadcasting. I don't know whether you remember last Halloween. Remember back to last Halloween. What did people do last Halloween? Can you remember? Oh, some people might have got really, really, really drunk. Some people might have tried showing people the bones. Some people might have tried carving a pumpkin. Some people might have tried putting the bones in a pumpkin, maybe. I don't know. But whatever you did last Halloween, you must remember that me and Matt did a Halloween live, a troll hunter special. And the place where we were was the Stardisk. So if you go back and watch that video, you'll get to see where Matt was parked outside. And there's a big Stardisk and an observation platform, basically. And it's pretty cool. Apparently, it lights up at night. It weren't the night time when we were there, though. It was the daytime. And then I joined. I'll be on the road in a minute. So hello to everyone everywhere that may or may not read Matt. Again, I can't say hello to everybody because if they're not watching this, how am I supposed to say hello to them for you? That'd mean me having to go around, like literally just walking down our street, knocking on everybody's door is going to take me ages. I'm not doing that, honestly. Good crumpets, everyone, says Dick Dastardly, and welcome, Dick Dastardly, to Monday Night Quizzicals. And And I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a lovely week. I can't remember whether you were here last week. We did do one last week, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Oh God, time's going so fast. Me and Rob were saying this earlier, that it's been nearly 2 months since we last put a crankcases video out. And I only noticed that because when I edited them today and popped them on YouTube for Rob to tidy up and release. Oh, buy crankcases video. Yeah, it said nearly 2 months. Nearly 2 months. So, what were I saying? Yeah, time's gone really fast is basically what I was saying. So good crumpets, everyone says, Dick Dastardly. And I ain't had a crumpet for ages. And I ain't had a bit of crumpet for even longer. How are we all? Says Matt. Don't forget, it's Beachwise on July the 10th. Yes, it's a Wednesday because I planned it that way. He's not spelt that right. He's put idiot, but it's because we planned it that way. We planned it that way, Matt, remember? So there would be less people and hence better parking availability on the beach, because that's the important part. In fact, there's two important parts. Number one, this camera needs pointing down a bit. Bear with me. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Number one, getting photos on the beach. And I think even if it's a shit day, it'll be kind of cool having cars parked on sand and stuff. I still don't know which car I'm taking. So there we go. Number two, fish and chips dinner. They're the main two sort of draws for me. And obviously the people that are going, obviously. And then there were me again. And then there was Dick. Bloody hell, Dick. Asking what Beachwise is. Matt points out, because I'd say, are we ready for this? Is anyone ever ready for Quiztastic Mondays? Me, generally, most of the time. I hope Tony will be in on it. Oh, well, where is Tony? Where did I put him? Oh, he's here. He's at this side at camera today. He's looking a bit desiccated. Come on, camera. There we go. Oh, there you go. Look. Focus. There we go. Nearly. He's looking a bit shocked, isn't he? If I put him right in front of the camera, I still don't like it. So there you go. There's Tony is here. I've just put him upside down. But yeah, he's just taking it easy. Beachwise is a summer meetup in Southport as parking is allowed on the beach. It's a nice spot for photos and hopefully excellent fish and chips. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Exactly. I couldn't have said it any better. Rob says from Beards and Bangers, well, hello there. And I think we can do a bit better than my impression of Rob today. Let's see if we can get this down your heads. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. There you go, Rob. And then Dick says, well, hello there as well. And there we go. I shall now commence driving as it's quiz time. Commence driving. Oh. Hello, says Julie, although she would say it in hello, something like that. Oh, shall I turn this up a little bit? I don't know whether it's picking me up properly. Oh, whether I'm too loud. Sounds all right. Or looks all right even, because I can't hear it. Oh, God. I hope we don't sink in the sand. Me too, Dick. Which is probably a deciding factor on which car to take. It looks all right. I don't want to take bike. Bloody hell. And Ivor Howard is here. Greetings, Ivor, and I hope you are somewhat fine and somewhat dandy on this fine and dandy Monday. Grew up with these under the table, so hopefully you can't hear it as much. He says, hello, loving my Citroen C4 back on the road. Being back on the road is quite a groovy thing. And yeah, what model is it? I don't know what it's a C4, but what is it model? Would you call that model? Because C4's the model. What a version, what edition, what spec? That's the word you're looking for, Simon. What spec? Oh, hey, missus. Why is David Beckham's ghostly face behind you? Oh, I don't want to look, Pingu. Oh, hang on. Hey, there we go. We forgot about that bit, didn't we? That's kind of funny, isn't it? I so forgot to get the mugs out of Penny at the rally. I did think this the other day, Rob. I thought to myself, didn't Rob say you were going to have like a little stand for selling stuff? And then I just assumed that you were too busy to get like a stand out and stuff. But next time if you're doing that, or if you are busy and stuff and you've got a stand, don't worry, just get everything out on a table. I'll hang around and sell stuff. Oh, and the table and the stickers. Bloody hell. Right, Matt, you need to be Rob's understudy as well. I need a Beards and Bangers sticker, says Pingu. My window is still in the morning. It's still mourning the passing of the Project MGTF stickeroony debacle. I need to get you some more stickers done. I've got a few. Didn't I give you a Smashing Piston sticker, Pingu? I can't remember who I've given stickers to. But yeah, if anybody wants a sticker, hit me up, as the cool kids say. Hit me up, and I'll get some posted out to you. I've got loads of white vinyl. I've not got many colours left, so I need to get some more colours if anybody's wanting coloured stuff. I also, on an idea that kind of Dave from the Crap Car Hunter gave me, I made some monogram stickers. So the Rovers and MGs that are the weird monogram colours. I made some stickers that say monogram. It's got the little monogram symbol. But better than that, oh, this is so funny. It's so funny. You might want to go and change your pants afterwards, either because you peed yourself laughing or you found it that exciting you've had a little accident. I've made some nonogram stickers. So they're the same as the monogram ones, except it says nonogram. So you can put them on cars that aren't monograms. How cool's that? How cool's that? I might put one of them on ZS. See how many people come up to me and go, that's X-Power grey, that's not a monogram colour, you know. And I'll be like, yeah, no, that's why it says nonogram. In fact, you should get one for Penny and Hope and everybody. Nonograms for everyone. Oh, yes, I remember the troll spotting last All Hallows evening. It was fun, wasn't it? Of course, I was here last week. My memory is like one of them things with holes in it. What is it? Post box. My memory's like a post box. I really shouldn't be eating biscuits and doing steam at the same time. Oh, very, very unprofessional. It's nearly as unprofessional as drinking wine while you're doing a live stream, which I shall be doing in a bit. Regarding the Beachwise business, says Dick, what if the tide's in? I don't think the tide comes that far into the car park. Or if it does, there'll be times and stuff that you can't park in it. But I'm pretty sure it don't come that far in. In fact, I'm pretty sure the car park's got quite a lot of stone on it as well. It's a whole thing. We should document it. But yeah, regarding Beachwise, so it's not just Streetwise that it's open up to, although we do want to try and get some there. It's open up to anybody, no matter what car you've got, or if you wanted to get a lift with one of us, if you're near us, or anything like that. If you want to jump into it, you're more than welcome. We could make it like a Beachwise, Smashing Pistons, Beards and Bangers, whatever Matt's called his channel at the moment. I can't remember. Meetup. Meet and greet at Beachwise. Oh, no doubt. Now I said meet and greet. No doubt Matt's going to come up with some pun on that. Pingu says Tony needs some moisturizer. He probably does, to be honest, but he's not getting any. Oh, Ivor confirms what his C4 is. It's an SX 1.6. The SX ones are quite nice from what I remember. There was a C4 3-door Sebastian Loeb version that I quite liked. It just didn't look quite right. It looked, if it would have been a tiny bit lower and had better wheels on it, I'd have been, oh yeah, I'll have them. Oh, and it's got 2008 alloy wheels. Well, there you go. By the way, Dick says, did you ever try the neon light that you can shape into a word? I think you had it for your birth. I haven't actually. It's still in other room. Yeah, it's still in other room with 4 Blu-rays that I wanted to watch and I've not watched yet, and something else I can't remember what it is. No, I do want to do that because I want to be able to make a nice background, but this room's a bit crap. I might have to change things around a bit so I can put nice things places. But yeah, thanks for reminding me of that, Dick, actually. But Dickens is here and he says, hi. Hello. Hope you're doing well, Matt, and I hope you've had a relatively productive weekend. What have I done this weekend? Oh, so as you regular witches and watchers, if you're a regular witch, then I'd be quite happy to meet you. If you're a regular watcher, I'd be quite happy to meet you. If you're a regular watcher who's a witch, I'd be even more happy to meet you. If you're a regular person that watches witches, I'm not entirely certain what that is. Sounds a bit like stalking of the pagan variety. Pagan stalking. Anyway, what am I on about? Oh yeah. So yeah, if you're a regular viewer of the Smashing Pistons back catalogue, specifically the MGB GT playlist, you will be pleased to know that we fitted a new distributor to the MGB GT last weekend, and we started it up and it started fine. And did it make a difference when we took it out for a drive? No, it didn't. It still ran like a bag of spanners. So scratched his heads again. And my dad decided that he thinks that the alternator was the thing that was the problem. He had an idea that when starting, it's got a ballast system on it. So when you start it, it's running 12 volts into the coil. When it's running, it should be 5 volts into the coil. But he had a feeling that the alternator wasn't working as it should be, because sometimes the ignition light stayed on. Sometimes when you turn the ignition on, it was a very dim glow. Sometimes it was a bright glow. Dim, bright. So he put a new alternator on it on Saturday. And did it make any difference? Well, I thought not. But we decided we'll take his MG back to his house anyway, so then I could bring the ZS back to mine. So now all my cars are at my house and all his cars are at his house. But he says on the way back, it fixed itself. So apparently it's running fine now, but I'm not entirely certain what it is that was causing the problem in the first place, because, I mean, just put the alternator on, it didn't make any difference, and then it cleared itself up. To me, it sounds like there's a dodgy connection somewhere on ignition system, and yeah, that's causing intermittent voltage. But anyway, that was a bit of a segue into what I've been doing. But hi, Matt. Yeah, I have a smashing sticker on the Codfather. The Codfather's the bestest of the Cod, and it's petrol. Petrol engines are cool. Hey, Simone is here. I was worrying, Simone, that you weren't going to make it. I was thinking, where the hell is Simone? She's normally here. Something must be wrong. Something must be wrong. She must have got trapped under a load of PS4 games or PS3 games. Is it PS4 or PS3? Oh, no, it's Kinect. Xbox Kinect games like that. Oh, I'm stuck under Sonic Olympics and, I don't know, Resident Evil Subway Shop. Because they're two really awkward games to get hold of, have it? Sports Center is the monogram font. Oh, and now then. I'm going to make a note of that. He's a wealth of knowledge, this guy. I mean, I wish I'd have known that before I started editing everything in GIMP. Is Beachwise still in Scottyland? It's not in Scottyland, it's in Southport, so it's like Merseyside. Mine's a 5-door. Yeah, because the thing with these C4s, and this is something that always confuses me about car manufacturers, is they do a 3-door and a 5-door, but then they make the 5-door a different shape to the 3-door, which, I mean, I suppose, oh, I don't know, is there any logic to it? Like, so for example, the C4. So the C4 3-door, you've got the front bit, then the windscreen, and then the roof, and then it goes down to a nice slope at the back. Oh, I'm going off camera. A nice slope at the back, and then goes down like that. So it goes whoosh, whoosh, and it's like a really nice dynamic shape. And then the 5-door went like that, didn't it? Looked like a turtle at the back, all rounded off. Now, I assume the reason for that is if you've got a 5-door, you're more likely to have people sat in back and they need headroom. So they alter the roof shape, I assume. But I think they did the same with the 3 and 5-door Corsas, like the 3-door, the boot lid came down at a more shallower angle than the 5-door, didn't it? But yeah, there's a few that do that, and I'm really glad that the R3s aren't like that. They're the same silhouette, whether it's a 5 or a 3-door. Yeah, there's a few that keep the same shape, and there's a few that changes. Very strange. Dick says, meet and greet. Is there a vegetarian option? There is. It's just greet. Hello, lovely Simone, says Judge. Hello, Simone. Happy late birthday. Have I missed your birthday, Simone? It were ages ago, wasn't it? C4, it's the bomb. Oh, do you see what Matt's done there? Does everybody see what Matt's done there? Let's just take 30 seconds for that to sink in what Matt's done there. Ready now? And there we go. So well done, Matt, for that little joke. And I hope you feel suitably satisfied that you made everybody sit through 30 seconds of silence just to appreciate it. Meet and greet wise. Oh, there's another one. Resident Evil. That's me, isn't it? Oh, well done, Adam. Well done. It's a Smashing Pistons and Beards and Bangers event called Beachwise. Yep, exactly. There's like literally loads of them that are bonkers. Oh, I sent a picture on Smashing Pistons site on Facebook. I shall have to have a look later, Ivor. Thank you. That's a long way for me, but if I manage to resurrect one of my streeties in time, I will make the pilgrimage. Well, that's very kind of you, Pingu. It is a long way from you, isn't it? Rob has either by design or by fluke has managed to land himself pretty much in the epicenter of the community. So if we ever go, let's do so and so, we'll meet somewhere in middle. Rob's within that general vicinity already. What we need is for Simone to move further up, so then the epicenter's closer to me and Matt, or for me and Matt to move further down. In fact, yeah, let's move further down because I'd rather live at Seaside. That's good. Let's go and live at Simone's house. I'll sleep in shed, don't matter. It was the furthest north I could think of to tempt folks of the north to attend. Oh, yeah, because they were that chap, weren't they? Plus, once the thought Beachwise popped in my head, I really couldn't think of anything else. Any car is welcome, Pingu. That is indeed correct, Matt. It doesn't have to be streetwise. It just has to be on the beach, really. Otherwise, I will bury the bloody thing in the sand and take part virtually. Good idea. Oh, Nova says, no, it's not for sale, it's mine. I assume it's like the picture of the ad that you've put on. Simone says, I'm doing my dishes, rather fed up today. Oh, no, Simone, tell us in the comments what's made you fed up. A problem shared is a problem shared with people. And yeah, we could, oh, excuse me, we could all be there for folks, can't we? There's all these people in the world, and there's a few of them in this chat, and a few of them in this chat are all loving people that will quite honestly be kind to you. And yeah, if you're feeling fed up, is it one of them things, something specific? Whatever, we're here to make people feel a bit better. The dunes are awesome, says Matt. And then Udjage says, living at the seaside, yes, please. Well, there you go. There you go. I need a way to power a waffle maker. You can buy inverters, but you don't want to kill your battery while you're making waffles. Just make them beforehand. Oh, we've got to the bottom at Dewberry's. Let's get some quizzing doing. Is everybody ready for a quiz? Because I have made some nice little quizzes for us. Where have we got? So we've got 1980s cars. So let me get this. Fired up. Let me make sure I've got random answer places set up. Is it on this bit? Bear with me. There we go. Lonely, says Simone. Oh, that's sad, Simone. And I can appreciate that though. I think everybody gets a bit lonely in their life sometimes, and it can be hard, can't it? It can be a hard thing because it's not something you can just sort out yourself by the very definition. But yeah, I mean, if you need to get away from places and have a bit of a break from normal life and stuff, feel free to pop up to ours. We've got a spare bed somewhere under loads of junk that I can move out of the way, and yeah, we can take you around nice car places at North. We can meet Matt. We can do all sorts of mental stuff. But yeah, don't suffer alone. If you want a break, you know where we are. If I take the Codfather, says Pingu, near the seaside, he tries to escape and run free. I never thought of that. Yeah, you don't want to put him on beach, do you? Oh, right, we've got his first person on here. Oh, yes, Simone, tell us whether you managed to get TC playing happily as well. We've got this first person on there called Arse. And while you guys do that, I will just decapitate this cat and put a drink in it. I'm already hungry. This is a bad sign. When I'm already hungry, we're going to just start the stream. You know what ends up happening, don't you? How many other streamers do you see that have a Hello Kitty cup as awesome as this one? Not many, I bet. I mean, why would they? Ooh, red wine from a Hello Kitty cup. And Udjudge extends her warmth and understanding. I'm making a load of noise with crisps. Bloody hell, Simon, you're so unprofessional. People don't come on your stream to listen to you open bags of crisps. Jeebus. It is all true, Simone. And what Julie says is true. And you haven't met Julie yet. You two would get on like a house on fire. Matt also has a helpful suggestion. Don't be lonely. Get on our groups and post some events / meetups. We'll find some company for all. Exactly. Because quite personally, and I did put out a video that was kind of touched upon the car community the other day. My idea of why I do these lives and meetups and stuff is to make people feel that there's somewhere they can be included. There's sort of maybe some people need like an external from their normal everyday life group to be in. Like, that's how people do hobbies, isn't it? That's why people do various things like having annoying mustache hairs that keep bouncing around in your periphery. Like do hobbies in groups and stuff. But it's something that takes them away from the normal home and work life and puts you in a different mind space for that little bit on there. And I hope by doing these live streams every Monday that there's more and more people that sort of join in, see that there's other like-minded people around there, come to some events, because that's why we do them. That's why I do them, to encourage people and meet new people. Like when I did the last Smashing Pistons meet, to me that was a massive success. Bad Books came up on there. Emma, who I've never met before, came to there. Loads of people. Carl brought his ZS down, and it were a lovely little group, and it were a nice trip round, and everything on that day went well. I think that was not because I'm amazing at organising stuff, but it's just because everybody got on, and it was a very enjoyable day. So going back to what I was saying before, that's the reason why I do them, to try and build that community. I'm not trying to build a community for my own benefit. I'm not one of these people that tries to get loads of interest in the channel so I can get loads more money and subs and stuff. That don't really interest me. I want people to like each other, to feel they've got a place that they can talk to other people. If they're having a crap day, just jump on a chat or whatever, and just generally have some fun. And there's something else. Remind me, Matt, later. Just say Discord in the thing. Remind me about Discord. There's a quiz idea. Identify the crisps flavour from the sound of the bag opening. Maybe. Oh, and Matt's already done it. Also, please join our Discord group. We've even got to talk to people live a bit on there, and it's been used twice. See, I think Simone's probably more in the mindset of Discord than I am. To me, Discord is a useful tool, but it's not quite embedded in my behavioural patterns when it comes to discussing things. So Facebook's in there, streams are obviously in there, Instagram a little bit. Discord's kind of not something I've really used that often. But from my experience of what I could see the potential of it. So there you go. So we've got 5 people in there. That's not bad. It's a quiet day. Let's go for 1980s car quiz. So I did this one this afternoon. So, oh, look at these names. That's going to be your judge, Mandy Carter. We've got Ernest Cornichon. We've got Smashing Cod, Citroen C4, and Arse. Right, so let's get into it. 80s cars. Can you tell what they are from the pictures? Hopefully, I've not messed the quiz up. Let's go. Which is indeed a Toyota Corolla. What's going on here, Mandy? Moving on to question 2. Mazda 323. I knew it'd be a tricky one if it brought up these pop-up headlights first. Come on, you two. Question 3. Exactly, a Ford Fiesta. This is even more definitive proof that a judge must be Mandy Carter. Fiat Strada. Now, until I was doing this quiz, I forgot how much of the designer's got circles on it. I mean, look at the door handles. How cool is that? And I cannot remember the last time I saw one of these in real life. Super rare. Moving on to question 5. Who selected back Porsche? 924. That was Mandy Carter again. Go on, smashing cod. Moving on to question 6. Question 6 is where we're moving on to. Everybody got that right. That's crazy. And I bet Mandy Carter only got that right because I was asking if I'd spelled ambassador right earlier. But these cars, this car is literally wheels and suspension away from looking quite cool. The only thing I don't like about him is the fact they're about 1 million foot up in air and tyres look like balloons. But let's all applaud Mandy Carter for getting a question right. It only took 6 questions in for her to get one. BMW Z1. They're a bit random, aren't they? They're the ones where the doors go into the sill. So it's just the top of the door that comes up, which is a groovy idea, but slightly pointless, I think. And if you ignore rest at car and just look at this front area, it looks quite nice. I'm just not sure about this bit. And the door mirrors coming off there, that reminds me of a Ferrari Testarossa. Only a little bit. That emoji is the best Mandy Carter emoji I've ever seen. That is just perfection. Ooh. Everybody got that right. Very good. Look at this, three in a row for Ernest Cornichon. That is indeed a Vauxhall Astra. Although, and I don't know whether it's just me, but I don't remember him being that high. It feels like all older cars, well, when I remember him being, well, maybe it's how your mind plays tricks on you. I remember those cars having the same gap between the wheels and the wheel arch. Sort of modern cars seem to sit lower. That just looks like so high, it's untrue. What were they playing at? Was that like a pleasing aesthetic at the time? Or is it just so they could put bigger wheels on them and then sell them? I don't know. It's weird. Smashing Cod still racing off in front. Moving on to question 10. Indeed, a BMW 3 Series. I do like those. That is the shape of BMW that I do like. I like that one. Moving on to question 11, then we'll do a rundown. Oh, a lot of people got that. It is indeed a Nissan Sunny. And again, I think any car, we'll have to do a photo experiment. Any car that we can get a picture of the side on, any car, as soon as you change the wheels and lower it, makes it look a bazillion times better. I can't think of one car that it won't make look better. Even a completely scrap car. I said we'd do a run through, didn't I? So, in first place, we have Smashing Cod. In second place, getting quite close, Ernest Cornichon. In third place, we've got Arse. In fourth place, we've got Citroen C4. And then in fifth place, we've got Mandy Carter, who's answered 2 questions correctly. Peugeot 309. And what a lovely car. This place, I mean, I'm assuming that's a mock-up. But look, they've got a Renault Twizy. But then look at this. It's a Renault 5 Turbo rally car. I really want that. I think I need that in my life. I'm never going to get it. Ooh, everything's staying pretty static. Moving on to question 13. Unlucky for some. Everybody got that right. Smashing Cod is streaking ahead there. Nearly a full 1,000 points in front. An MG Metro. I wonder what gave it away. I mean, it could be the big MG sticker on the side. Again, look how crappy them wheels look. Poor little thing. Also, there's a Vespa there. Ugh. Ugh, God. Ugh. Scooters. Ugh. Moving on to question 15. That is indeed the Datsun 280 ZX, and what a thing of beauty that is. I mean, they've got big balloon tires on them, but it kind of suits that. It looks almost 70s, that. I like that a lot. Oh, we've had a change. Citroen C4 has overtaken Arse for third place. So, it's all to play for. Oh, somebody's dropped out. Oh, they didn't have time. I like them. I would definitely drive one of those. And then I'd be bankrupt. Oh, whoever that dropped out, it weren't Mandy Carter because she got some points. Blooming heck. Question 17. Honda Legend. Only one person got that right. Something I've just noticed looking at that picture. That's bizarre how the wheels fins are pointing opposite directions. I'm wondering whether this should be on front right and front right should be over here. I wonder if they should all face backwards or all face forward. It's very strange indeed. But it's a nice little coupe, that, isn't it? Looks almost like a Prelude. Arse, got that right. Moving on to question 18. 4 questions away from 10. Lord of Riva. I would absolutely love to have either a Lord of Riva or like that was on my my Chiltern Rally video. If you didn't see that, a Skoda Estelle, but just lowered just enough, and then just some trick bits on it, just to just look fantastic out of their own environment. It's so cool. Oh. Did Smashing Cod not answer? Oh, I wonder if he got booted off. Moving on to question 19. We could have a change for the lead. Yeah, VW Golf. Again, I remember them looking quite modernish. But looking back at them, this is like most of the profile is the same as the Mark 1. There's only slight bits that they altered. Like the doors are, I'm pretty sure, exactly the same. I used to like my Mark 1, even though it was falling to bits. I felt like front end was running on balloons. Like when you turned, it just felt like front end had just slid across road all the time. Moving on to question 20. Just realised if I drink it this way round, wine don't get stuck in his feet. Oh, everybody knew that was a Ford Sierra. And that's a prime example of fat wheels, lower it a bit, and it looks spectacular. Although they kind of look spectacular, we're out that business. Oh, Smashing Cod's back in front again. Go on, Coddy. Moving on to question 21, which is
the penultimate question.
Land Rover Defender 90. Is this something that gives it away? Because everybody's got that right. I kind of like the look of that. Oh, this is kind of going back to my tractor thing. Having a tractor to me it's an interesting oily rag thing to have and to run. I mean, I'd be struggling to put it anywhere at the moment. and it'd just be in way. But it'd be a nice thing to have just to piss about with, basically. And if you could use it on road, it'd be quite interesting to take it out when it's snowy and stuff. But something like that with the big fat wheels on it, to me, that looks kind of... It's basic. The inside is shit. They're horrible. But I kind of like that about them. I like the fact that everything on it's a compromise. Could I see myself buying one? Maybe. I'm not sure how much they go for, but maybe. I don't know what I'd use it for. It'd be a waste not to take it off road, wouldn't it? Final question coming up. So, any of these two could win. So it's between Smashing Cod and Ernest Cornichon. Who's going to win?
Let's find out.
Just remember which one it is. It is a Nissan Bluebird. So these pictures I pinched off Auto Trader today. So if anybody wants to rescue this poor thing, honestly, every picture of it, it just looks like a pile of crap. Like the driver's seat has got a doormat or a piece of carpet on the seat, because I can only assume the seat's completely knackered. It really, 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 really needs rescuing. In fact, let's do this and I'll see if I can find it again on Auto Trader and I'll show you. So let's see who the winner is. In third place, we have Arse. In second place, we have Ernest Cornichon, which means it must be Smashing Cod. Smashing Cod is first. Well done, Smashing Cod. Well done. And well done for Mandy Carter for taking part, really. Right, let me find this Bluebird. Bear with me, because you've got to see this poor thing to believe it. It's honestly, it's a poor little thing. In fact, let me put an advert on while I find it myself. Which one should we put on? Oh, here we go. We'll put this one because I've just seen Alex is in the chat. So here we go.
Soup! 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 Wuss! 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 Well, a fudging soup!
Yeah, mother fudging soup. Right, let's get this screen shared. I'll show you why this poor Bluebird needs saving. So here's picture one, which is the one I've just used on that quiz. So you can already see that the door mirrors look slightly different, and this one looks like it's pointing to the moon. It looks like there's a tax disc that's sellotaped to the windscreen there. The bumper's all bent out of shape. This bit looks a bit bent at bottom. But that's so far. Let's look at picture two. So the picture two is the back. So Christ knows what's going on there. There's a dent there. The lights don't seem to be broken, I don't think, which is always a bonus. And obviously all the paint's faded on the boot. I can't tell whether the roof's all cracked there, whether it's been dented in or whether it's just the light. But anyway, we'll see what happens next. So this is showing you a completely different car. And then this is showing you the actual car. So, I mean, the dashboard's not cracked, so I suppose that's a start. And it's got the old stylish steering wheel, and it's an automatic. But look, oh, it's a cushion. I thought it was some sort of rug. There's a cushion on the seat there. This looks like it's been damp, so I don't know whether it leaks now or whether it's just because people get in with wet shoes. This is the back seats. So door card bits, carpets coming off there. Look at that, old-fashioned ashtrays. Yeah, it's got some rubber mats, got nets on back seats. I mean, the back seats look a bit crap. Normally, with cars, you look at the back seats and they look like they've never been sat in, but this one, oh, it's had a life, and that's it. So, and this is a completely different color to everything. So yeah, it needs a bit of a lifeline, I think. £1,500 to me seems a bit high. Also, it says next MOT, 1st of September 2023. Are you not telling me that it's only done 3,500 miles? Because I don't believe that for 1 second. Oh, there you go, 117,000 miles. What are they on about down here? What are they on about down here? But yeah, so that is the kind of thing that that somebody needs to save. Needs to save its little face, because it's only got a little face. Right, let's see where we got up to, because some more people have joined. Ivor Howard says, Simone, I'm sending you love and hugs, which is very nice of Ivor, and I think we'll all join Ivor. Let's all gather in a big group like this and send love and hugs to Simone. Your quest, should you be asked, starts Matt. In fact, hang on a minute, Matt. I need to fill this up with some more wine if I'm going to have to do some sort of quest. Oh, crikey. Hang on. My straw's come out. Here we go. I'll be with you in a second. Let's put another advert on while I get refreshments.
Do you remember when you had friends? When people would call you on the telephone? When you'd be invited out to the pub or even to the cinema? Well, not anymore. You're a Rover person now. Relax. On your own. It's a Rover.
From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls, I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall?
There you go. Never a truer advert has been aired. Yeah, you can have the most hectic social life ever, be the talk of the town, have offers left, right, and centre. Bam, 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 bam. Think Daniela Westbrook when she just got onto the Charlie. Everybody wanted to know her. Then you get a Rover and on your bike, sling your hook. It's not true. That's what this whole community thing's all about, which I'm going to go back into now. Yes, this whole community thing. Don't ever feel like you're on your own, people. If you feel like that, literally, this thing, it rings when people phone me. Well, it tends to. I missed a call from Rob earlier because I was making me breakfast. And it was 10:30. And it was Ernest, not Rob. This thing, it rings. And my job doesn't involve me being on the phone anymore. So half the time, more than half the time, if somebody rings me, I can answer it. So if you're ever feeling crap, just give me a bell if you've got my number. If you haven't, Facebook message me or WhatsApp me. Although you need my number for WhatsApp, Facebook message me. Yeah, don't struggle. Don't struggle. I'm not saying I'm going to make things any better, but problem shared is a problem halved. Judge, oh my God. Matt says, Your quest, should you be asked, find a local burger van or cafe with decent parking and invite a few folk to a meetup, maybe a breakfast one, just to be different. Is that a challenge for me, or are we talking about Simone? In fact, I feel because Simone's tucked all the way down there in nice part of England, we need to organise some sort of. We need to organise a trip down south to see our Simone. Actually, I mean, if we do like groups of people, we can perhaps save money on fuel. We can find cheap hotel rooms. We can do stuff. Let's sort something out. Either Simone, you come up here, and if we run into issues, I can pick you up. You could drive Jenny, or the ZS, which I've found a name for, which I may wait to reveal. We'll organise something because I want Simone to experience the northern contingent of car places. So there's the motorist, there's the carding shed, there's an itchy eye. There's a few museums that are quite cool, and I really, 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 really want Simone to experience the Langset Reservoir to the Derwent Valley Road, the Strines. You'll love it, Simone. Honestly, you'll love it. So there you go. Matt says, Simone, I'm sending you all the annoying folk that have ever been my friend because they need favours constantly. It's a different lonely. Being on my own for over 17 years and it's getting to me. Thank you for the offer. We're all always there for you, Simone. Honestly. Yeah, I can't. It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because I think Simone's talking about sort of like a partner, and it's a tricky one because, well, there's no fix it thing, is there? It's like, how can we circumnavigate the subject? Like back in olden days, before Tinterweb, people used to meet other people socially, going out and at work and stuff, didn't they? So if you were the kind of person that didn't go out, you still had work places to meet people and stuff. And there weren't as much unemployment and stuff as there is today, apparently. I don't know. I don't keep track of politics. But these days, everybody's so secular, so closed in on their own little world, I suppose. There is internet dating sites, but oh God, I can't. I've experienced internet dating, and how can I explain it? It was fun for the first week of a relationship on someone I met on the internet, but they were only after one thing, and once they'd had that one thing, they didn't want to really know anymore. Crazy. I thought that were a male thing, but apparently women do that as well. Adam says, the code to join the Discord server, not sure if the links work, so we'll try that next. So if you want to join the Discord server, you apparently have to put that code in. Discord. We'll go back to Discord again. So yeah, Simone, tell me if you've experienced Discord, but the thing that it seems to me to be is like a forum with lots of different subjects and chats. So you like your standard thing, but then there's also live channels where you can jump into an audio call room. So basically anybody that joins the room can talk and listen and stuff. And then I think you can set up separate rooms where you can have like private chat rooms that are voice chats. I think that's quite how it is. It's not really my bag. I think you can do video calls on it as well. Maybe it should be more my bag. But yeah, as Matt's pointed out, the Discord thing might be quite cool for when we're driving in a convoy and we can just have his phones on and listen. But I'm not sure. Like maybe people have. Can you do? Oh, so I've got ideas flying through my head that are going faster than my mouth does. But there you go. Yeah, all jokes aside, I get that. I spent many years being lonely in the group of friends I had, says Matt. Obviously, if my daft comments come across as ridicule or not, I'm just a rhubarb. It's just a rhubarb. I don't think Matt is not the kind of person that would ever make fun of anybody in any situation, any circumstance. So, Matt, I know Matt, and he's a genuine folk. I would have joined the quiz, but I've just got in, so I need to sort the cat out. And I think by sort the cat out, it means unless he's tending to something else. Last Thursday, my car battery died in the 75, which is called Connie. Called out the recovery, and he confirmed that was the battery and not the alternator. £70 for a new one. See, I think that's quite a nice and quite a good price. 70 quid. The battery I put on the Civic, which ironically, since I got that Civic, probably about 2 months after it, the stop-start stopped working. But I always used to turn it off anyway, because I can't stand it when it just stops at junctions and then starts up again. So it never really bothered me, but I noticed it was getting a bit laboured when it was trying to start. So I thought, right, I'll get a new battery. Stuck a new battery on, I think it 130, I think it was. And stop-start worked for a bit, and now it stopped working. So no idea why, but I'm not bothered. And Alex is here from Alex's Assets. I assume she's already booked her tickets to the Muff Festival, which I showed her earlier on. And she said, "Oh, flipping Nora, I forgot you were back in business. Well, don't tell everybody about my business, Alex. Wait till I come down to see you. We can talk about that then." So welcome, Alex. And yes, I don't know whether Alex has seen the intro. I'm going to run the intro again, Alex, just for you. So bear with, because you're in it. There you go, Alex. You're featuring in the crazy nut job type intro. Jolly nice quiz, that, says Dick Dastardly. I liked 80s cars, me. Yeah, me too. I like, and this might come as a complete shock to loads of you, but I like me a good Renault 5 GT Turbo. And if I ever get one, I think that'll be my keeper car. Like, that's it. So I just need to get myself into a situation where I can either A, buy one, or B, borrow enough money to buy one, or C, do what I always criticize people for doing, cashing in the pensions, the 25% of the pensions, tax free, and buying something stupid. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. And everybody's saying hello to Alex, which they should be, because she's a jolly good egg. And I hope Remy's all right as well. Welcome to Beachwise, says Matt. Oh, sorry, I mean quiz night. Very well done. All right, says Alex. I saw you at GB, Great British Car Journey, the other weekend, but I didn't get to say hi. And that was my terrible Brummie accent. Yes, you were filming and I didn't want to interrupt, says Matt. Well, I see how Matt doesn't want to interrupt Alex when she's filming, but when it's me and Rob filming, completely different kettle of fish. I did shout, "It's Tommy Dapper," when you drove in. That should have been on camera. Maybe it is, because I haven't watched your videos yet, Alex. I did watch the one where you had to stop and repair your exhaust. That was removing the fluff from your muff, which is something that you should have done before you set off. You can't be stopping all the time to remove fluff from your muff. Sorry, muffler. I wish I'd heard that. I might have been brave enough to don the attire if I'd heard that. And Barry Scrotter is here. Greetings, Barry. He says, hello, sorry. Better late than never. Well, exactly. Ivor Howard says he was 4th place because his phone died. Damn phones. Soup, says Alex's assets. At first, says our judge, I thought the questions were which car is it not? Otherwise, I'd been the winner, of course. Obviously, your judge, obviously. Simon NC Easton. I don't think I've seen your name pop up before, but welcome, Simon. Another Simon. When I was at school, I'll try talking to the microphone, shall I, instead of over here. When I was at school, we had a really odd supply teacher who made the entire class draw pictures of Nissan Bluebirds. Maybe it's because they're the easiest cars to draw for kids. They're literally block, other block, other block. They are literally the 3-block car. Was this in PE, says Rob. Matt says, if you have nothing to do with the 10th, nothing to do on the 10th of July, we're heading, oh my God, to Southport for the day at the seaside. Beachwise, says Rob. Well, it was an art class, but just ingrained in my memory. Matt says Harvey Dent. Okay. And Mark is here. Greetings, Mark. Hope you are doing spectacularly well for 23 minutes past 9 on a Monday. Bloody phone, says Pingu. I thought it very uninspiring. Well, the problem is, looking back at school, I remember there's a couple of incidents, but one of the incidents, you know how, I suppose it was the same when I was at school, they try and encourage people not just to do the same old subjects. So I picked home economics. I wanted to do home ec. I wanted to do cooking. I'm just looking at Jack's down there. I wanted to do cookery and that sort of stuff. But when I turned up to my first home ec lesson, literally I was the only male in there. Everybody else were a female. They were all girls. I was the only boy. Which you would have thought. I was always under the impression that girls were nicer than boys. But no, they were taking piss and laughing all the time. Oh, what's he doing here? He's the only boy who's doing home economics. So I didn't do it after that. I can't remember what I did after that, but I didn't do that. I did want to do art as well when I got a little bit further up the school bits. But apparently there were no spaces left. So that's how comprehensive schools worked then. You got laughed out of the classes you wanted to do, and you weren't allowed to do the classes that you did want to do as well because there just weren't enough spaces. So there you go. If you like fries, go to Beachwise. I do like fries. Alex says, all my drawings of cars looked like a bluebird. What, a bluebird? What were you drawing bluebirds for, weirdo? Knock a zero off that, it might sell. Yeah, exactly, Pingu. Drive her over, keep your passengers' seats mint. Yes, that's it, Pingu. Exactly. And Matt puts out the question to Udjudge. Are you joining us at Beachwise? Are you? If we run into issues, Matt has got tissues. I'm just going to add that on. Just going to add that to my notes here. I need to use that. If you run into issues, Matt has got Tissues. A quest for all. I think everyone needs a decent local meeting spot. This is true. This is true. Oh, you stop nicking Tommy's new lyrics. While the crazy kids exercise and the egomaniacs patronize, you're much cooler than these guys because you're going to Beachwise. Yo, well done, Udge. Well done. There you go, Tommy. There's some lyrics for you there. The Aylesbury and Matthew will provide friends. Just don't ask about the cable ties. And Joe's here. Greetings, brother Joe. How are you doing? Hope you're well. And thank you for joining this little streamatronic. I did use Discord, says Simone, but lost all my login details and it refused me trying to recover them. Oh. Yeah, I'd just say I've never really got on with Discord. I've only used it that once. I suppose it is convenient. You don't have to set anything up. You just jump in a room. Yeah. Udge says to Matt, who is
The rather uneventful adventures of Stickman.
She says, hello, Matt. I'm not sure I will because I'm very insecure and ashamed of myself at the minute. Working on it. So, yeah, everybody be aware. You will see your judge at some point when she feels comfortable being exposed to the wider society. Adam says, you can indeed do video calls. Oh, going back to the Discord thing. I think there's a fair few people who've tried it, but without a community, then dropped off with it. Of course, it's only as good as the group on it. This is very true. This is a good point, Adam and Matt, who are both advocates of Discord, that it's anything like that is only as good as the commitment of the people in the community to use it. I suppose it's one of them. Things. It's I don't know. Until you get a group of people using it, it's really difficult. The Discord video feature could have potential for members-only content too, like secret reveals, etc. I can do all them on YouTube. Though I don't need a Discord to do that. I think that's the other thing. It's a good thing, but I'm already using other stuff that does the same to a certain extent. Alex says, haha, I hope someone had a good pee for me. Maybe they did. You'd be the best person to say. Is that Matt Hancock flashing there? It is indeed Dick Dastardly. That's it. Between a cock and a sausage. Make of that what you will. What's Discord, says Joe. And then he puts a smiley face on. It's a forum with live audio channels, and you can also do video chat. That's as much as I can describe it as. I'm not very up on it. Pull it and find out. Oh, what's Discord? Well done. Well done. And Alex says, I've had the flu all weekend. Bless you, love. I hope you're feeling better now. I mean, it's not the weekend anymore. If it was a weekend flu, that's it, done. But yeah, flus generally aren't very nice, are they? Oh, blooming Nora. Maybe it's that air conditioning in your van that did it. My sister worked at a Fiat dealership, so she had a whole load of Fiat Stradas followed by Fiat Unos. I preferred the Stradas. I like them. I like them. They did do a sporty Strada, didn't they? I can't remember what it were, though. But those Fiat Uno turbos were fire. Why is Hancock in the intro? Just look what's around him. Discord is for switching this light on. Oh, very good, Matt. Very good, Matt. And Joe confirms he hates Stop Start as well. Discord is an internet site forum thing. It sucks, Alex. Oh, that sucks, Alex. Weekend illness always seems worse than in a week. Mark says, I remember Renault 5 GT turbos used to like blowing up. Yes, they did. My friend, what was his name? Daniel Vine. My friend Daniel Vine had a a very max power orientated Renault 5 turbo. But yeah, there were only 1.4s with turbos on them, and it blew up. It weren't in very good health to start with, but yeah, after he'd had it, it blew up and it went all smoke all everywhere. Adam explains to Joe what how Discord works. I wasn't allowed to do I wasn't allowed to do home economics O level, as only girls allowed in the olden days. See, that's the thing, Mark. Yeah, they must have just let me join, but screw that. Thanks, Pure. Ebola. Never heard of it before. Appreciate you sharing what it is. So I didn't know whether you were being funny or not, Joe, because I thought I was the person that didn't know a lot about these. I like the V for Vendetta mask as a lamp. Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it? V for Vendetta, by the way, if nobody's seen it or if people haven't seen it, it's a freaking amazing film. And not just because Natalie Portman is in it, but mainly because Natalie Portman's in it. Here's Tony. He looks shocked as always. Sometimes he's in focus, sometimes he's not in focus. This camera don't like focusing on things that are that close. There you go. Hello. Yeah, Tony's here. Is as well as he normally is, to be honest. Oh, Judge, I'm hungry. Pure Evil, or Adam, as he's known to his fellow friends. Maybe better to look, still trying to get an MG Rover Discord server off the ground. So, yeah, actually, we need to talk about that on the Facebook chat. What is it we need to do to get the Discord group off ground? Is it just getting more people registered on it, or is it getting more people using it as a general thing? Did Bernadette melt? No, she's over there. Yeah, you can't see her. She's over there. Enjoying the best life, hanging around. Behave or Judge. Have you seen the state of me on camera? Looks like Help the Homeless Day for YouTubers. There's a Discord and a data cord, and then it's the chorus. Oh, see what he's doing. Very good, Dick. Very good. There's Discord, as in this chord, and that chord, that chord, and then it's the chorus. Very good. Although technically my joke is ruined, as nobody can currently call me hopeless, unless she's been nicked. You never know. You never know. And if she has, do I need to make 12% of the phone call? Simone has a very poignant point there. And it's not because I can see you, Simone, and your poignant points. I find it rather funny that Discord, the word, means the state of not agreeing or sharing opinions. Weird. Yeah, it is true, isn't it? I suppose they mean it from like discussion thread. But yeah, no, that's probably quite good actually, because don't a lot of gamers argue with each other. Simone says, I hope you feel better soon, Alex. Good. Don't forget to lick the smashed mutton. Oh, I can't remember the last time I smashed some mutton and licked it. I can't remember the last time I licked a smashed mutton. Stop start is not efficient. It is not efficient. You're right. It's a ridiculous concept. Again, it's as silly as these flipping claims against various car companies for apparently lying or misleading people on their cars' emission scores, which is arse, because nobody buys a car based on its emissions score. They might base it on what they have to pay tax, which is what the emissions thing covers anyway. But nobody would buy a car knowing I've got to pay X tax for that because it has 150 whatever emission dubris. And then, oh, did you know Volkswagen have mapped their engine so a specific rev, yeah, you get 150 whatever it is, but after that you get 200 or 300. I'm outraged. Nobody does that. It's just nonsense claims. That really winds me up, that. And then next thing will be cars cost so much. That's because you've got loads of numpties claiming stupid stuff. Adam says to Simone about Discord, it was made for gamers originally. I guess it's more fitting with certain groups than others. I found Discord easy to navigate for someone like me who is crap with anything technical. Ooh, Natalie Portman. Exactly, Rob, exactly. Tony made me feel better. Thanks, nuthead. Ah, see, Tony the comforting coconut is doing his job. Joe put, sorry, I was not aware I put Ebola. It was meant to be Ebol, but over phone change. Don't worry about it, Joe, honestly. The rather uneventful adventures of Stickman. Hopeless, lol, good one. I don't agree that you look anything other than super cool, but it's still funny. We do need to get Udjudge out into the community. Just let everybody tell her she doesn't need to hide. She can come out with me. She can be the cameraman, and then Matt's got freedom rather than me going, hey, Matt, are you all right? I'm so funny. Tony has a mouth like a cat's anus. Well, greetings, Mystic. I hope you're doing well. And I mean, I kind of agree to a certain extent, but like the rest of Tony isn't a cat's arse. So yeah, we'll give you that one. What lessons did Hoe economics have apart from cooking? No idea. I never got that far into it. Lots of male cooks. Lots of male cooks. So why would it be weird? Humans are peculiar. Yes, they are. And sometimes humans are perpendicular. Matt starts his comment with at Smashing Pistons. You say you're hungry at this time every week. He's very observant, is our Matt. He's very observant indeed. We should arrange a McDonald's meetup, or you should have some food prepared. This is the problem with the McDonald's meetup idea. Plus, I have to get up at 6. Oh, Mark says to Udjudge, just cooking and cooking theory, if I remember correctly. I forgot to reply to your TC question, says Simone. Can't tell you too much other than you might need a drink and popcorn for the next film. Ooh. See, people, if you're not subscribed to Simone's channel, what the flip have you been doing? Because Simone puts out some fantastic content, and it's all the nitty gritty of working on old cars. She does everything. She's not one of these people that goes, I think my brake discs need doing. And then next shot is, so I have brake discs done. She does it herself. She's not afraid to give her arm a bit of a twist and have a go at things. She's way braver than me with some stuff. Bloody hell. That's another reason why I wish Simone lived closer, because then I could hang around and draw energy from her enthusiasm for stuff like that. Because she's got buckets of it. She's a right good lass. Yes, come to Beachwise. I assume Matt was talking to Udjudge there. Always happy to hold the camera and help out. This is another thing. Matt is another... People might not realise this, because if you watch the Crankcases videos, again, you should be watching the Crankcases videos, because me and Rob are comic geniuses. If you've not watched Crankcases, why are you even bothering with anything else? As soon as this is finished, nip over to Crankcases on YouTube, subscribe and watch the videos, because we are, as I said, comic geniuses, and none of it's scripted. It's all completely off the cuff like that. and people love us. They absolutely adore us. The amount of ladies I've had come running up to me when I've been dressed as Norman saying, "Oh, sign my boobies." So I haven't, because I'm a married man, and that kind of thing would be terribly wrong, wouldn't it? But yes, we are quite good. No one is here to judge or judge, as long as you don't look like Tony. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? Oh, if only she knew or judge. Hello, children of the realm, says Stephen S. Paul. Greetings, Stephen S. Paul. I hope you are doing fandabby-dozy, as some people would say. You could do a live food review. I could do if a judge ordered some food. Or a soup review, says Alex. This is very true. I could do. I don't think we've got any soup in at the moment, but that's a good idea, actually, for a future one. But a motorway McDonald's meetup about 8 p.m. one night would be good. Yeah, I mean, we did have that idea, me and Matt, that we were going to do different burger places. So McDonald's, Burger King, but we want to do an OK Diner meetup. I think what we need to do one day is go to Trophy Cars, laugh at that, and then go to OK Diner. Alex's assets is vegetarian, so she doesn't eat meat. Simone is fantastic at mechanical stuff. She is, Joe. She is. A live soup review or a live yogurt review? Well done, Matt. Well done, Matt. Be careful, because she might pop us into having another 30 seconds time out. How long have you been vegetarian, Alex? Says Judge. And then Mr. Slimy Boy 9 says, and then they say, hello. Alex has been a vegetarian all life. That's what made you becoming a vegetarian then, or have you just been brought up being vegetarian? Because I wouldn't have expected you to be vegetarian. I'm not sure why, but you don't give me vegetarian vibes. Vegetarian vibes. Now there's a shop that you shouldn't Google. Happy Bank Holiday, says Steve W. Well, happy Bank Holiday to you. And I noticed you've changed your name. You changed your ID, Steve. Simon, do you like oxtail soup? To be honest, Simone, I don't think I've ever had it. But I'm quite willing. If people in the chat want me to try oxtail soup and do a soup review, I will do. In fact, I need to come up with a replacement for a soup son of Henrietta. Now I don't have Henrietta. Unless the next time I go to Rob's, I do one last soup review from Henrietta. Alex says, you got a wimpy up that way? No, it's just the way I'm sat. It's just a bit awkward on this chair. No. Do you really want me to order food? I'm not saying yes or no, Udge. Honestly, I would quite happily, if a kebab appeared, I would quite happily eat a kebab with chili sauce. Simone, says Bad Books. My gran used to make amazing oxtail soup with proper cow's tails and stuff. Oh. Alex's assets, who has an amazing YouTube channel also. Which again, if people aren't members, if people aren't members of Alex's YouTube channel, if they're not subscribers even, that's what I mean. I mean, people can be members if they want, because my channel now has memberships, which I forgot to tell everybody again. Yes, you can now be a member of the Smashing Pistons channel, and you can send super chats and super stickers, and then there's something called, is it super thanks that you can do on videos? But all that stuff's now available because I got over 500 subscriber owners, and for a short period I had over 3,000 watch hours. So I am now halfway to that magic 1,000 where I can also earn money from ad revenue. So there you go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So Alex says, my mom said I puked up meaty baby food, so she looked into becoming a veggie. Me and my mom still are, but not my dad. Oh, I know it's only a small story, it's not really a story, but I like that. I like it when there's like purpose behind things. It's nice. Oh, this is like the past. This is like a past the post sort of texting game. I like that. I like that. Is that mask wearable? This is like a past the post sort of texting game. That is very strange. Yes, this is wearable, and I shall wear it. It's a bit painful after a while. In fact, let me complete the ensemble. There we go. And this is what Norman would look like if he were one of the 99%. And then he'd just stare at the camera like this. And he'd not let on at all that because the hat's over the mask, it's giving me a headache. Ugh, I actually used this in one of Project Nigel's videos. Which is another place I should go to again soon. There we go. Now Jenny's finished. I can take her up to Paul's. Smashing cauliflower. Oxtail is quite rich in flavour. Maybe I should try it. I'm just reading ahead. Matt says, I like oxtail soup. And Simon NC Easton says, I love oxtail soup. I want to play another soup thing because everybody's mentioning soup. Where's my other one? I had two. Oh, here we go.
Not soup.
It's soup, really.
Not soup.
It ain't soup, really, honestly.
Soup.
I like soup.
This is not a soup review.
It's life.
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat. But I never back down, man. I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fame. And she look better in bed.
Well, fudging. Mother fudging pie. There you go. Where did we get up to? Is it actually the tail of an ox? I imagined it being the tongue. You can buy tongue. That's something. I'm a meat eater. I don't mind admitting I eat meat. Not man meat. I don't eat man meat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I eat the flesh of other animals that's been cooked. Yes, that'll do. But if I see tongue, it's just weird. Why would you eat tongue? Why would you? I suppose it's only a muscle, isn't it? And that's what meat is generally. It's still weird. You've got to eat pasta, says Matt in Henny now. It's an Aylesbury thing. So I need to do a pasta review in Henny. Right, remind me, Rob, when I come down to yours, we've got Mini Drive, BMW Drive, pasta review in Henny, whatever else. Oh, Most Haunted crankcases. We've got loads of stuff to do. We're never going to have enough time. I need to move down. Honestly, I swear down, if we had the money, I'd be moving further south. Simone says to Alex, when I was a baby, I would puke over veggie baby food. It's Battle of the Baby Pukes. Oh, I always used to do that, Mr. Slimy Boy 9. I like that emojis on Twitch. How can you order food? Do you live in one of those newfangled towns? Yes, we do, Pingo. And we even have gas. I don't mean like gas. I mean gas services. I don't mean so many services and me gas. You know what I'm on about. Eat the pasta. I'll join another choir, thank you. Ho, ho, ho. I think that Matt's put us in another 30 seconds timeout. Ready, starting now. There we go. 30 seconds timeout, thanks to Matt. I'm off to bed, says Joe. Night all. Got work early in the morning. Great life, Simon. Good to die, Mr. Quiz yet again. No worries, Joe. Next Monday from 8 p.m. We normally start the quiz about 8:30. I've normally done another one by now. I shall ask the audience, would you like me to do another quiz? If I see a message that says, yes, please do another quiz, then I'll do another one. Rob says night to Joe. Adam says night to Joe. Joe says night to Rob, and also that he loves his Old English White Commerce van. So if you were unaware, Rob has bought himself a nice Commerce van, and I know some of the plans for it, and they are quite spectacular. I must say, I am quite jealous of Rob's car collection at the moment. I'm feeling a bit sad that I've only got two, but then I've got a really nice motorbike, and Rob doesn't have a motorbike because he can't ride one. So there you go. I'm going to pretend that that's a win for me. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Okay. When I was a baby, says a judge, I was blue. And the nurse slapped me on the butt. Since then, I decided not to be blue anymore. This is very true. There is a term for it when babies don't breathe when they're born. Let me see if I can find what the term for it. Oh, it's going to be something stupid. What the term for babies not breathing? When they are born. Birth asphyxia. That makes sense. That makes sense. But at least you sorted yourself out, oh judge, and did what you were told. That mask, says Mark, looks like my sister-in-law. She's got a bigger tash. She wear a really prominent blusher as well. Alex says to Judge, you could have had a blue house and a blue car, and everything's just blue like you inside and out. I'm blue, blah 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 blah. I don't know the words to that, but I think I know where Alex is going from there. Well done, Alex. Well done, Alex, for that reference. Simon says, when I was a baby, I was dropped on my head. That probably explains a lot. People were getting dropped on the head left, right, and centre when I were a kid. It weren't a biggie, were it? You'd have a gin and tonic in one hand and a fag in your hands like this. So you'd be holding your gin and tonic like this. Have I got some? Oh, this will do. Gin and tonic like this, fag in your hand. Oh, where's baby? Oh, baby's here. Oh, completely forgot. Oh, bollocks, I've dropped it. That kind of attitude. Nobody batted an eyelid, did they? Nobody batted an eyelid. But nowadays, you can't have a baby and have had intercourse in the past year. That's crazy. Where did we get to? Simone says, those meaty puds are awful. They really are. They really are. And yeah, you can tell my reaction if you go back and watch my not soup review. Yes, I'll tell you exactly that. My firstborn looked like a dolphin when it was born, most alarming. In what way? As in like the colour? Yeah, there's something in there about some babies have a poop before they're born, and the poop goes into the placenta sac thing, and they end up a funny colour. Man meat, says Alex. Then she laughs. When I was a baby, the nurse took one look at me and slapped my mom. Very good. Very good indeed. Simone can't eat beef anymore. Oh. Matt says, winds my mate up when I offer him pocket meat. Oh dear, where's this going? Because it's what I call beef jerky. Well, I keep it in my pocket. Well, that's true. I mean, you should keep it in a box or a packet. He blocked us. Okay. Yes, I would like a quiz if you have time and others do. Well, I said the first person that says it, so let's find another quiz. It might be one that we've done before, or it might not be. Let's do Name That Car again. This is all about doors. So what I will do is I shall share this screen, and then I'll go for a pee while I'll wait for everybody else to join. There you go. Give me a second. I'll put some music on because I can do that. I've got the power. This one's called Feeding the Ducks. Oh, we've got some folks going on here. Let's have a look. Let's get back to this bit. Stop this rubbish music. There we go. Thank you. Back to comments. Where did we get up to? So while people are logging on and Julie's ordering a takeaway because I'm a bad influence, Gran used to roast tongue, says Mark. Served hot, was really nice. Sheep's head soup. Oh. Heart, kidneys, liver, you name it. Remember, they went through the war and had less than effort. That is true. That is true. That is that. There is I do like going to. The weird thing, I like going to war museums mainly because of the mechanical stuff there, like the machines, the tank. War's a horrible thing, and machines that kill people shouldn't ever need to be made. But there's no denying that wars and things like that do make people design some amazing machines. amazing for their ingenuity, not for their actual purpose. But yeah, there's one. Where were it? Me and another judge went, and they'd got loads of like little scenes set up. Not the one in France, one in England somewhere. I can't remember where we saw it now. Bloody hell. We're at an Imperial War Museum, maybe. But they've got like little shops set up, and it told you information about the rationing and all that sort of stuff. And that was really interesting. We put that music back on. Yeah, that kind of stuff's really interesting. The Imperial War Museum in Duxford has got a Blackbird aeroplane, and that is the most amazing aeroplane ever. It was designed in such a way that when it was cold, fuel would leak out of it, because when it was going supersonic, all the panels heated up and expanded, and it sealed everything up. So yeah, you'd get the odd drip of fuel coming out of it when it was cold, not because it were broken, just because the panels were big enough at that point. When I was a baby, my dad sent me straight out to work a paper round in my baby stroller. See, are they even things nowadays? Do people still have baby strollers? They're like a seat and then on wheels, aren't they? I remember having one of them. Dick Dastardly says, I like Rob's commerce van too. Maybe you could buy it off him. There's a few cars of Rob's that I'd like. And there's one I can't telling you about, and I would love it. Right, let's get this quiz started, because it's 2 minutes past 10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Ooh, nice. So we've got Rocky Yeti 8, Gladys Peach, I Know Nothing, Blue Soup, Not Arse, Dolphin Dad, and Evil. Let's start. This is naming cars from the Doors. What car does this door belong to? Oh, look, I've gone all out here. I've made the pictures a funny shape. Oh, it's got to be a Zonda. It is indeed a Zonda. Nice. Question 2. Oh, I know what this one is. Everybody should know what that one is. Ford Fiesta. Another car that is selling for at least triple what it should be worth. Moving on to question 3. Do you remember 3, 2, 1? All right, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Do you remember 3, 2, 1 with Dusty Bin? That were a programme and a half, weren't it? Contestants had to solve little riddles each round to move them on to the next thing, and then end one. They got 3 riddles they had to solve, and one of them would be like a really cool prize, and other ones would be really pants prizes. Oh, easy. Yeah, Fiat 500. Although I'd like a Fiat Coupe as well. I still quite fancy a 406 Coupe. Although I was looking at potential Honda Civic replacements, and I quite fancy Laguna Coupes. They're quite nice. But then that got me just looking at other Renaults in general, and then I remembered how much I like the Renault Megane. And then I was sort of thinking, the Renault Sports are a bit expensive. Maybe the diesel sport one they did. And then I came to the conclusion that that's pretty much too similar to the MG ZS diesel I've got. So what's the point? This is the problem with running. We're running modern classics as fun cars. They're quite similar to modern cars. Oh, I've moved on questions and I forgot to say. This is indeed a Ford Fiesta. You can tell what back shape at windows. All the 5-door ones look naff compared to 3-door ones. Again, that's another 5-door, 3-door example. Although I think the overall shape's the same, isn't it? I think. It's just the windows look different. Question 5. What car does this door belong to in it? Come on, people. Put your answers. Don't forget. You get more points the quicker you put your answer. Lotus. Everybody got that right. And I'm not surprised. Because look how squeezed down it is. It's certainly not an Adam or an Escort. Moving on to question 6. Multi-select. Maybe this is wrong. Oh no. I know this question, I remember now. All of them are correct answers. Moving on to question number 7. Oh, one of my favorite cars. Indeed, it's the XJ220, which brings me in a bit of a circle back to school. So in art, in the comprehensive school, one of my projects was to make something out of clay, and I made an XJ220 out of clay. It looked horrendous. And from memory, that mainly came from being told that you can't have a chunk of clay that big, you've got to hollow it out. And then when I hollowed it out, it started collapsing. But I did make a Jaguar XJ220 out of clay after being at the motor show where they launched it. What a beautiful car. There's one at Gaydon. What car does this door belong to? Oh, that's easy. You should be able to tell from that door mirror. Yep, the Lotus Elise. These door mirrors are so obvious. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that mirror there is not the same as on the MGTF, you know. Very, very prominent, because my recent video outlining the possibility of the Rover Lotus 200 pivots around the Elise. What car does this door belong to? My name is Michael Caine, and not a lot of people know that.
I was terrible, Simon. Don't do that again.
Nissan GTR.
If I win the lottery, that will be one car that I buy. And that would quite possibly be my daily car. Moving on to question 10. Double the points. What car does this door belong to? I'm so funny. Nissan Micra. Do you remember when Rob from Beards and Bangers had a Nissan Micra called Kitten Face? That was back in the day, weren't it? That was the first time I started getting to know Rob. What a lovely trip down memory lane that is. Oh, I've got some crisps left. Ooh, Dolphin Dad's taken the lead. Moving on to question 11. Honda NSX. And that'd be another car I'd buy, but it wouldn't be a daily. Or maybe I'd have two dailies and just switch them around. Question 12. The PT Cruiser. People hate that thing. There was one in the island, but it was that pickup type one that were actually more of a hot rod than that. Can't remember what they called it. Moving on to question 13. We're just over halfway. Post pop. Oh my god, that's a small picture, isn't it? Hyundai Coupe. I do quite like a Hyundai i30 sports version, whatever they call them. They are quite nice. The ones that are like a pale blue colour. Someone near my mum and dad's son's got one, and every so often when I'm there, he'll turn up and park at his parents. And there's just loads of little details on them that look really nice. But again, with all modern cars, they seem to be really expensive, and I don't know whether I don't know how they justify it. Like, unless you're spending 200 or 300 quid a month, you can't even. New cars, new nice cars for car enthusiasts. So expensive. I'm not surprised we're all driving around in 2000s type. You want to go out, Jack? I'm just going to let Jack out. Jack. Over. It was an Audi TT, apparently. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no wonder we're all driving around in the late 90s, early 2000s Rover MG products. Or most of us are. Alex. I suppose Ramey's got a ZS anti, so that counts. What car does this door belong to, surprisingly? They shouldn't be nice cars, MR2s, that shape. Look how many squares there are. But they are. They're a nice car. Like the Lotus Esprit. And on my Chilton Rally video, I saw a Lotus Esprit Turbo, and just
just the dimensions and the fact that if you look at it from side, it's nice and sleek, but then you look at it from any other angle and it's all squared off. It's just a really nice era of car design. And my dad had an Elite and an XL. I think it was the XL one that I liked the best. I would love one of those cars. And at the time when he got his, it was like he didn't pay much for it because door needed reattaching and there were some wiring and it had not run for a year or so. But he managed to get that to be a really nice car really easily. I think long gone are those days. I'd even like one of the Lotus. Are they 130s? The ones that are front wheel drive. They're even nice. Is it an Elan? Lotus Elan 130, I think. Oh, look, it's a Ford Escort. Let's all not have one. I'm not anti-Ford. I'm just anti-prices of Fords. Question 17. Nearly at the end. Oh, it's going to be an S2000. Yeah. You've got to love Honda. Everything they do is spectacular. Even the Asimo project. The Asimo project is one of the best robotic projects I've seen. And that's just a sign of how Honda do things. The bikes are fantastic. The cars are fantastic. The R&D is fantastic. Everything about Honda is perfect. Honda, my top Japanese mates, my top three would be Honda first, Mazda second, and Toyota third. The only reason Toyota would be third is because they're like bigger than the rest. Mazda, I think, are really innovative for what they do. Question 18. Oh, another one of my favourite cars. I've got too many favourites. Renault Megane. Although I'm a bit disappointed that they've got black wheels. Black wheels aren't the best because they're always darker than the actual tyre, and that just looks weird. The tyre should be the darkest thing that you can see from the car. Otherwise, it's weird and bizarre. Even I don't know this one. Or I might do, looking at them wheels. Oh, it looks weird. It's a Kia Ceed. Kia Ceed? Kia Ceed even. Oh, Simon, stop talking. So, 2 questions to go. So, could be either of them top 2. Everybody else is just battling for the scraps. MX-5. Yeah, it's not a 323. You can see there's no roof there. MX-5. There's another car to tick off my list. Which Bad Books Mark has got one, and we need to sort a date out for me to come and drive it. In fact, turning around to look at my planner, I've got a big gap from the 10th of June onwards. I could probably fill. So I need to look into doing some more car reviews, I think. Car reviews, talking to people, interviewing folks. And Alex, I need to arrange to come down to see you too. That's very vague.
I nearly said vag, but it's not a vag, is it?
VW Golf. I mean, that's a tricky one, that, because that could be. That does look like a Fabia. I think the door strips are different on a Fabia. Oh. In third place, we have Gladys Peach. Don't get that one. Second place, we have Blue Soup. That means in first place, we have Dolphin Dad. Well done, Dolphin Dad. Nice work, everybody. It's not a bad quiz, that one, is it? I should do more like that. Where did we get up to? I like Rob's commerce van. Yes, I do as well. Sixth sick sheep's sick. Brilliant. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Boom! In your face, Mr. Slimy Boy 9. I think we all like Rob's commerce van. I think everybody likes it. Yes. I feel I have 3/10 of a commerce fan. You probably do, Pingu. You probably do. What sauce you said again? I think Udge has already got me. It's garlic mayo, says Alex. Can't change my blooming screen name, says Simone. I went to talk by a Blackbird pilot under the wings of a Duxford Blackbird. There was dinner, was in toothpaste tube. What? I had to rewind the live to hear Simon say chili sauce. Remy has 2 ZS and 175 Tourer. Alex, do not be calling it a 75 estate, all right? Otherwise, when I come down there, me and you are going to have a bitch slap fight. That's how it's going to go down, girlfriend. Yes, 275. I didn't want to call Noisy Boy. I do like a ZS. I want to come down to Alex's. I want to interview you about your love of cars. I want to interview Remy about his love of cars. I want to drive Jesse, if that's possible. I'd like to have a look around Remy's and drive Remy's ZS. I'd like to go for a meal, but or somewhere and be driven in that Galaxy thing because it looks bloody amazing. Yeah, let's organise that. I need to start opening myself up to travelling places and talking to people because I'm quite shy. Really, I'm not really a very outgoing person. Until I've got a camera in my hand, and then I'll talk to folk. Or if folk come and talk to me first, I'm quite open to talking to people about muffs. Dib's dad has an XL, amazing car that is. Oh man, they're just the nicest things. Like the one my dad had was a bit ropey. And there was a couple of times where we had to sort the brakes out because they'd be fine, and then all of a sudden they'd get too hot and stick on, and you couldn't go anywhere. But yeah, just the overall aesthetics, and they're not particularly quick. They handle well, but they're not like people seem to get rose-tinted spectacles with stuff like that, as though it's like, oh, it's an old Lotus, it must be super fast. They're not fast. But they just look gorgeous, and it's just the whole theatre, going somewhere in them. One of them he had, I think he had an Eclat and an XL, and maybe he had an Elite as well. I can't remember. He's had a few, but one of them, instead of it had dashboard lights for the dashboard, obviously, but then the center console, instead of it being backlit, it had a light on the roof where the middle light was, but it had a lens that you could tune in, I think. Or maybe you couldn't. It had a light with a lens on it that meant that it lit up the area of the center console where all the switches and stuff were. So it wasn't backlit, but it had like a direct light on it, which I thought was a really cool idea. So yeah, Lotus is quite fancy one of those. Quite fancy one of those. Alex says, good game, thanks. You are more than welcome, lass. I'm a bit rubbish at arranging meetups. My shift work doesn't help. We will sort something. Jesse will not mind you having a go. Awesome sauce. Yeah, quite looking forward to that. I'm sure Emma will show you his estate. No! And his saloons I can accept. As for the Galaxy, I won't want to go far in that at the moment. Just looking round it, to be honest, is perfectly fine. The thing with Alex is, and I don't know whether Alex realises it or Emmy realises it, they've got loads of interesting stuff around them. And the job's interesting. And the cars that they've got are interesting. And it's just, if you ever come up to ours, Alex, which you are more than welcome to, and abuse my cars, and I'll take you places and stuff, you'll see how interesting your stuff is. ZSs are the future, says Pingu. If only they were built properly in the past. This is a very good point. This is a very good point, Pingu. My ZS is going to get its arse whacked as soon as I sort the clutch travel issue out. If you like Lotus cars, check out Soup Classic Motoring. Excellent channel. I will do that, Simone. Thank you. In fact, I am logged in at the moment. Let me find it. Was it Soup Classic? Soup? I think I might already be subscribed, you know. Oh, I'm not. Ptoink. There we go. Subscribed. Exactly, Alex. Well, thank you, people, for hanging around for 2.5 hours. Remy has a Betty Boop headlining to go in his black ZS. When me and Remy get together, talks are going to be had. I've already bookmarked the headlining that I'm going to put in my ZS. Let's just say, as with most of my cars, if you've seen the Jenny video, in fact, I can't remember whether that's members only or not at the moment. Bear with me 2 moments. My videos, let's have a look. Because now I can have channel members, I can set things to be channel membery. Oh, it's not out yet. I've got a video coming out tomorrow, maybe tomorrow morning, actually. It's the emancipation of Jennifer Juniper, which is what the Rover 200 was called when I bought her. That was the first name for her. So once you've seen what I've done to that 200, it's got what she was like when I got her and what she's like now, part of the video. You'll see I'm not that fussed about keeping things original. And the ZS has got some plans coming on. Got some plans coming on for that. I just need to get it mechanically fine first, then I can start doing other bits to it. But yeah, me and Remy will have a discussion about stuff like that. 90s specking 2000s cars is the way forward. Yes. Good night, Simon, says Alex. Good night, Alex. The ZS is so advanced, even the Dark Monks haven't given it a year yet. This is very true, Matt, because you haven't got one. I would love to drive Peggy one day, Alex, says Simone. I'm sure Alex would like that. Pingu's put elephant. Let's just put the elephant advert on, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Where's the elephant advert gone? Here we go. Elephants, indeed. And this is the kind of message that when I see people put this, it warms my little heart. What is stock, says Adam? Can't help but start modifying things. Adam and me, we're totally on the same wavelength like that. I can imagine there's some people out there that hate Jenny or hate Jenny. Watch the video when it comes out tomorrow morning to see what Jenny's new name is when they see her, because she's not a BRM, even though she's using BRM parts. This is the sort of stuff we like. Modifying. I've got so many nice niche plans for the ZS. And then for the Jenny car later as well. It's funny how I knew exactly what you were doing there, Pinky. I have been able to modify Hope with genuine parts. How does that work? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. Matt has got light grills on the front. He's got light grills on the back. I've got a bumper extension that I need to paint for him. I need to do that this week, Matt. Ping me a message tomorrow. What day is it? Tomorrow, Tuesday. Let me just have a quick check what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. Because if it's going to be crappy weather, I might not have the space to do it. But if I have... Oh, there's a little spider on my desk. Light rain showers and a gentle breeze. Oh, it's going to be raining tomorrow evening. Wednesday looks good. There you go. Oh, I've moved it. Wednesday looks good. And that's my day off, Wednesdays. So I should be able to start on your bumper on Wednesday. Hopefully I can finish it because there's not that much to paint on it, really. Well, that worked, neighbours up, said Pingu. I'm not surprised. Smashing Whizbit. I know some people hate my stealing of BRM seats too. I know I found them talking about it at Pole last year. Well, they might be able to get Jenny's back in the new year because I've got other plans. Pingu says Jenny is tray lush and superbly upgraded. Well done, young man. Thank you, Pingu. That's how I feel about her. Because because of the head gasket, I'd not been able to drive her and bond with her when I got her. I was a bit, when you don't quite know whether you like something or whether it's quite right. But since that trip down to Aylesbury for the Chiltern Hills Rally, oh, she's a gorgeous little thing and she pulls really well. And yeah, even when I did the video the other day in the rain, she's just a lovely little car. So yeah, get that clutch sorted out, get the tracking redone, put the new radiator on her. Perfect little motor. Very happy with her. All the parts are genuinely parts, says Adam. If you watch the UK barn finds on their second down episode, the find to Rover Arms, I think they are going to Anglia car auctions. Everybody keeps talking about that. It must be a really good one. Whenever it's done, it's done. Everybody says a good night to each other on there. They really, really not going to like what I'm doing to the second set of BRM seats. This is true, Adam. But they can suck it, basically, is what I would say. In fact, if people want to share my my Rover Lotus 200 video far and wide, that's my best video up tonight. I think it was 1,600 views last time I checked. In fact, should we check on my thing now? Because it's been by far one of my, well, I think it's number 2 actually. I think my best doing video, which has been out over a year, is the one where I'm sat in a garage talking about a book, which is very depressing when you put loads of effort into other videos, and the best performing one is the one where you put no effort into. Here we go. It's had my Rover Lotus video, 1,800 views. Oh, you can't see. It says down here somewhere. 1,800 views. Does it say on there? Wait, it's got more things there. There you go. Oh, bloody hell. Can't see it. There you go. 1,800 views, which is really good. It's like massive compared to my normal viewage. Yeah, so that's good. What was I saying? Yeah, if you want to share it with people, I reckon there's going to be people out there that hate the fact that I've done that to a 200 and used BRM parts. But Sodom, because this is what the hobby's all about. These standard BRMs out there, these standard BRMs that have got Rover 25 mirrors on them, which I don't like. I'd much rather take a 200 and make it into something else than take a BRM and lower it by putting other parts on it. So yeah, this is what the community is all about: doing things, modifying your cars. If you want to keep them perfectly standard, that's acceptable. If you want to change them, that's acceptable as well. I don't see any point with anybody doing anything to the car. So there you go. That's my view. Me and Adam will both be burnt at the stake when the new government's in. Night all, says Simone. Claire from UK Bomb finds is lovely. A table, says our judge, which means my food's here. It's been a nice night, says Matt. I'm glad you liked it. I watched. Oh, excuse me. I watched that Rover Lotus video 1,600 times, says Dick Dastardly. Thank you, Dick. Matt, would Tommy D like some K-Series pistons to smash into a Modillion type thing? Oh, that'd be quite good. That'd be quite good, Pingu. If it's your car and you're happy with it, that's all that matters, says Adam. Whether it can be completely stock or completely not. Oh, that's quite a sad note to end on. Pingu says, Streetwise 3-door parts available now. Well, there we go. Well, we'll leave that as the last message on there. So thank you very much for everybody that joined. We've managed to go for way longer than we normally do. But what a lovely community you all are. Thank you very much for being so warm and genuine and just generally lovely. And yeah, thank you very much for that. Again, let me just remind everybody, memberships are available, super chats are available, super thanks are available. Is it super stickers? Is that the other one? They're all available now because I am halfway to being fully affiliated. So thank you for joining, and I shall play you out again, as we usually do, with Tommy Dapper's song. I don't know what it's called, but we'll play it anyway. New song coming soon. Bye.
Alright, Norman, alright, Ernest, this one's for yours too, alright? Here you goes. I'm Tommy Dapper, I'm the Rummy Rapper, coming to you live from the Longbridge Crapper. Hear my rap, hear my rhyme, I'm telling you to take your time, to look around and you will see the greater good of everybody. It's Christmas time, now let's celebrate. Don't be a Norman, now don't be late. To the party of rhyme and fun. Now join with Honest and show us your buns. Yo, alright, alright.
Today's video is sponsored by Spontex. Handy, comfortable.